Hello everybody, this is Tushita with this week's tarot forecast. This week we're going to do a spread that discusses with every blessing comes a challenge, and with every challenge there's a hidden blessing. We're also going to use a lens card to kind of look a little bit more carefully at everything. This week's lens card is the reversed temperance card. If you're looking at temperance this way, it kind of suggests that there needs to be some modification, some editing, some censoring, something like that, with how you're approaching things. As a reversal, it kind of suggests that maybe you're holding yourself back to your own detriment. So our blessing today is we are all connected. And that's true for obviously for your support system. That's fantastic because it means you've got all these people around you who are going to be able to help you, support you, talk you through, talk you off the ledge if you need it. For the people that are around you who you're not crazy about, they actually have something to teach you. So the lens card actually helps out with that. It says, don't shove them away. It's not altogether pleasant if you're surrounded by people that you don't like, but there is something to be learned from that. So don't hold yourself back from actually taking that lesson. Okay, our challenge, see the truth. That's a challenge. That kind of feels like the universe just threw down the gauntlet, but you can take a softer approach to this. This little guy is adorable. He actually looks like he's made out of cotton balls, so I like the gentler approach with this card. Take it as an invitation to see the truth, not a double dog dare. That's a little bit harsher way to look at it. So seeing the truth about things is actually going to be beneficial to you in the long run. It might sting at first, but in the long run, it's going to do you some good. If we take a look at it through the lens of temperance, it's kind of a reminder to cut yourself some slack. It's, like I said, it can sting a little bit, but giving yourself that, I guess, emotional distance to observe it but not absorb it right away, that'll help out. We take a look at our challenge, embrace the feminine. So much heart energy here. It's really, really green. I love it. She's got an egg in her hand. You'll see it later in the photos. The egg suggests intention. And with all this green, it's really about setting a heartfelt intention. So this particular challenge for you is to recognize that having those emotions, having that heartfelt stuff going on doesn't equate to being weak or a less than status or anything like that. Take a look also at the vines that are growing around her wrist and the fact that her hair and her head kind of look a whole lot like a tree. So the lesson there is that personal growth, is going to lead to something really strong and beautiful. This is an awesome card for this. And then when you take a look at it through the lens, this temperance thing is kind of just to give you an opportunity to realize that you got to cut yourself some slack too. Rome wasn't built in a day, and likewise your personal growth is not going to be instantaneous. The nice part about that though is that when it has that sense of difficulty and challenge about the personal growth, the fact that you actually achieve it is so much more meaningful. So keep at it. And finally, the blessing in that challenge, oddly enough it is worded, challenge your perception. So the blessing in this is to recognize that just because you believe something doesn't make it true. So if there are things that you're holding on to that are not really serving you well anymore, now's the perfect time to kind of put those on the shelf. We'll go back to them later and see how they fit once you've changed your perception a little bit. And when you add the temperance card, this was a little bit fun. I literally covered the frame of the card. And again, you'll see this in the pictures. It says challenge you. This is the universe's invitation to you. It's challenging you to be your best self. This is where the personal growth that we're talking about up here comes in. Look at all this healing light here. All of this white and the gold. This is fantastic. And all of the wings. 4 out of our 5 cards this week had wings. That suggests that not only are you protected from above, but if you're going through something tricky or you're having a difficult time with this personal growth thing, you're also going to be caught. You're not going to go splat on the sidewalk. The universe is not going to be like challenging you to do this and then abandoning you. You've got this set of wings that are just waiting to gently catch you if you stumble and trip. So the message here is that personal growth is totally worth it, now's a great time to begin it, and when you do start it, you're totally protected. So give it a whirl and keep at it. We'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot.